you look, these numbers are $7 higher in the bottom restaurants than they are in the top. So they kind of wondered maybe this restaurant is a higher quality of food and that's why the tips are larger, or maybe it's just more popular. So that's kind of the things they wondered and noticed about that. And then I assigned them a statistical question out of this group here that they did on Wednesday, Wednesday, that I gave you. So I assigned them a question out of there, and they created a dot plot, which would be this one, and a box plot, which would be I'm jumping around, box and whiskers one. So they did this one and this one with that question. They made those, and they kind of like summarized it. So if you'll do that for question number 1, how many letters are in your name, make a dot plot and a box plot for that, then you can do that on a separate sheet of paper. And then this example, a large school system summarizes the number of teachers at 51 schools in the area. So for example, there's 20 to 29 teachers at 5 different schools. There are 30 to 39 teachers at 7 different schools. And then they had a box plot about it, but there was something that wasn't quite right. So here's the values over here: minimum 20 teachers, maximum 110. So that those two things are right. The medium was 65 teachers, and that's not represented in the box plot. And if you'll look, the quartile 1 says 40 on here, but on the graph it actually says 50, and the quarter 3 says 95. But on the graph, it's a little bit larger than 95. So if we were to fix the box plot, we would change these values and represent them in the graph here. Yeah. So then we just kind of summarized it up by saying we can represent a distribution of data in several different forms, including lists, dot plots, histograms, and box plots. So this would be like the list, right? And this is the same list organized now in least to greatest, so that we could now, once it's in least to greatest, we can now calculate the values of the 5-number summary, which is our median, minimum, maximum, Q1, and Q3. That's that 5-number summary. We can calculate the mean. We can create a dot plot, box plot, and histogram. But first, we have to put all those numbers in order from least to greatest to be able to do that. So that's just kind of summarizing and reviewing dot plot, box plots, and histogram. And then this is just an example. Again, this is just kind of notes, and it was in those packets. I told the class that those packets you need to keep because these are your new notes, and these are what you can